Yay! Welcome back to another week of Denton Radio in the Morning, and we have an
Good
awesome
morning.
guest.
How's it going, everybody?
This is Ellie, and I'm Nicole, and we are here on Monday, and we are live with Denton Radio in the Morning. So as you guys know, we'll start our first segment, and we'll just kind of talk about things that are happening here in Denton this week, and then later on highlight some events that we want to go deeper into, and then hopefully have some people call in. If not, we'll just go over the Denton Record Chronicle. And then after that, we'll talk about things that are happening here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center. And there are a lot of things happening this week because it's Wassail Fest and tree lighting and all of that goodness.
Get excited.
But yeah, and we have our awesome fish window cleaners here today. Hey, you guys. They made an appearance last time, so you guys know them. But this week this Monday, we have Night of Percussion at Vertman Hall at UNT, and that starts at 6:30. So if you guys want to go check out some drums, you can go do that. We have, again, a lot of yoga that happens on Monday. So community yoga with Karma Yoga happens on the courthouse lawn, and that starts at 6 o'clock and goes until 7. And a lot of those are free or they're $5.
Cool.
Yeah. Have you ever done them?
Yeah, I think I've done it at Harvest House a couple times.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've done it on the courthouse. It's funny because everyone just like walks around you and you're just like, all right, done or done, and doing all this stuff. And people are like looking really weird, but you're like,
What
yeah,
are you
I don't
doing?
care.
Yeah.
It's fun. And then there's more yoga at Twisted Bodies Pilates and Yoga, and that starts at 7 and goes until 8. So if you want to go a little bit later in the evening, you can do that. And this one's free, so that's awesome. There is open mic night at LSA Burger, and that starts at 7 and goes until 10. Don't you help out with that sometimes, or no? Is that Doggy?
It's Doggy mostly. Sometimes
Cool.
I'll go and perform, but
Yeah. Doggy's awesome. You guys should go check it out and say hi to him. And then we have karaoke at the Abbey Underground, and that starts at 7 and goes until, I guess, really whenever. And there's no cover, so you can go and do some karaoke with some friends.
it's a lot of fun.
And have you ever done that one?
Oh yeah,
I love
probably
karaoke.
one of my favorites. Yeah.
There is roller derby, new skater practice at North Texas Roller Derby at Denia Park, and that starts at 7 and goes until 9. So if you have ever just wanted to do roller derby, go and check it out.
Cool.
It's going to be $5 to drop in and try it. There is Monday Monk Ride at the Bearded Monk, and that starts at 7:30. So you can go ride a bike, get some drinks, and spend your Monday evening that way. We have Paul Slavens and Friends at Dan Silverleaf, and that starts at 9 o'clock. We also have a guest artist and faculty recital at Kenton Hall, which is at UNT, and that starts at 8 o'clock as well. And anything on UNT's campus is either going to be free or really, really inexpensive, and you can go to like the mpac.com to get tickets, or if you go to like just UNT calendar events, you can click on those and go to a lot of them. And a lot of people don't realize that you can go to a bunch of stuff on UNT's campus or TWU because it doesn't matter if you're like a student or just live here in Denton. And then we have live jazz at the Greenhouse, and that starts at 10 o'clock and goes until like midnight. So you can go check out their awesome food and jazz that starts every Monday night at 10 o'clock. And then we have open mic night at Andy's Bar, and that starts at 10 o'clock. And you can just go in there, pop in, show off your talent, and yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so there is a lot going on this Monday.
Yeah.
And yeah. Monday madness. I don't know. It's the week after Thanksgiving, so everyone's like,
let's go do stuff and not eat Thanksgiving food anymore.
I know. I think after I was like, I don't know if I want to eat any more of this, like on like Sunday.
Yeah.
But we're going to go for a quick break. We'll be back to tell you just some events that we want to highlight and go deeper into.
This is Isabel Denise, host of Denton by Degrees. I have some highlights of events in which you can attend. On Thursdays, you can attend the open mic night over at Audacity, hosted by Caleb Coonrod, going on from 7 to 10 p.m. You can play 3 songs or 15 minutes, and sign up is at 6:45. On Sundays, enjoy the Suit and Tie Sunday Jazz Night at Pascal Bar, starting at 10 p.m., where you can enjoy music from a live trio and enjoy some cocktails. And make sure to tune into Creation Sensation, a radio show hosted by Dennis Shea Thomas, where he talks to creators and finds out what inspires them to create. Check that out. It's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the DentonRadio.com Facebook page. This was brought to you by UNT, a green light to greatness.
all the lies you spoke as true.
Okay, cool. We're back, and this is the time whenever we just highlight some things that we want to talk more about and go more into detail. But what kind of events do you want to highlight today?
Can we highlight karaoke?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that doesn't get enough appreciation for how awesome and fun it is.
At Abbey Underground?
Yes. At
How
Abbey
long? So
Underground.
how long does it usually last for?
It usually starts around 9 or 10ish is about when people start getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like when people get off work and can get over there. And it goes till close, so I recommend getting there a little bit earlier so you can sign up, because once a lot of people get there, it takes longer to take your turn
Yeah.
and get up there and sing. But I recommend if you do go that you do sing, because it's a lot of fun, and a lot of people get intimidated and they're like, I don't sing. I don't want to go up
But
there
it's
and
like
sing.
you have to just like sing with the track, so it's
Yeah,
not like you're
it's-
singing, or you
it's
can get
karaoke,
people
yeah.
to come up there with you.
Oh yeah, it's
which is
more fun if you
hilarious.
get a group, especially if you do like a 90s song or like
Yes.
something that everybody knows. Then you'll feel more confident going up there,
Mhm.
especially if it's your first time.
And like the crowd will sing with you
Oh
because
yeah,
everyone knows the
they're
song.
like, that's the best song ever, and it's
Yes.
usually like part of this world from like the Little Mermaid or something, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I love this
all the
song.
Disney songs.
Yeah, all the Disney songs. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you guys check out karaoke Abbey Underground, which is literally just a
Mhm.
few steps away from the Discover Denton Welcome Center,
It's every Monday night.
from 9 until close.
Yeah.
So go check it out. And this week we have the famous Denton Holiday Lighting Festival,
Oh, yeah.
and that starts Friday. So all that evening they're going to be lighting the
Weekend.
tree, and then a bunch of businesses and people just set up here, and you can do like crafts, and you can eat food and watch like performances. They have like the
Oh, cool.
ballet from the Nutcracker, like schools, choirs doing that. And also you can drink wassail.
Oh. So I think we should talk about the Wassail weekend that's
Mhm.
happening. It's this weekend.
Yeah. It's going to be Friday and Saturday.
Ah, 2 days of awesomeness.
Mm-hmm. And so basically you just walk around and go to all the businesses. And this year it's
Mhm.
cool 'cause it's really, the square is expanding. So it's not just
wow.
like the people that are here in this little square area. It's like Dime Store is going to be doing it, and places down like
All
the Boardwalk
right, more
Cafe
wassail
or
to try.
yeah. So like you can walk everywhere and do that.
That's gonna be amazing.
Mhm.
That's something that I definitely don't want to miss,
Mm-mm.
especially if you've never tried wassail. It's kind of, how would you describe it? It's kind
It's
of
it's just like hot apple cider,
yeah.
and
Okay, yeah,
everyone
that's true.
makes
That's a
it
good
like differently.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just go around, you taste test it, and I think actually here in our Discover Denton Welcome Center, we're gonna have the ballot box. So after, if you are done trying it all on Friday, you can vote and drop it off here. But you can also come back Saturday during the day, and they'll be doing more of it because there's so many places to try it at
True.
that they extended it.
Gotta hit up all. It's just like going to Costco or like Sam's and you try the
Yes.
free samples. You
And you
gotta
could
get
just
them all.
make loops and be like, "Have you seen me before?" You're like, "No, no, you haven't seen me before."
Then I'll take another sample.
You're like, "Okay, cool. I'll take 5." So you can do that, and it's really fun. That'll be cool. Again, like I know this is a holiday season, so people have
Mhm.
family and friends coming in
Oh, yeah,
town
it's
all
a
the time.
Definitely a fun thing to do.
And this is like a landmark thing that happens here in Denton, 'cause this has been going on for, I'm not going
A
to
long
misquote it, but
time.
it's been going on for a really long time, and it's fun. I'm from Denton, so I've been like going to it for a really long
Like,
time.
it could be a family tradition or maybe
Mhm.
something that you start as a tradition.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
neat.
fun. You guys definitely check it out. I'm sure we're going to be highlighting that for like all weeks just so you guys know about it. And then the last thing is we have a lot of new like stores and places popping up.
Mm-hmm.
I know down here on Hickory Street there's a new store called Whimsy Finds, and it's just a
Yeah.
cute little store. And I know if you guys have gone into Serendipity, they'll have like classes where you can paint stuff or like make furniture how you want to. Lots of just little cool like trinkets, things to decorate your house with. And then we also have Shop the Barn, which was with Vintage Blue, but they
Mhm.
kind of went over there. So they're in their new spot near La Di Da. So we have
Alright.
a ton of new places to shop
Yeah.
at.
definitely come to the square.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely come for Wassel Fest and Wassel Weekend,
Yeah.
and hit up all the new stores and
It's going to
just
be
kind of check them out.
awesome.
Oh yeah,
And the tree's going to be lit.
yeah.
Lit. It's going to be lit. So come and check out Wassel Weekend. We're going to go for a quick break again, but we'll be back to just go through the Denton Record Chronicle and hopefully have some people call in and tell us why they love Denton. If not, we're just going to see what's going to happen, but we'll be back in just a second.
All right.
Try to sympathize or let it all go. But there's one thing I gotta hear before you lose control. Stay, stay. I'll never leave if you feel the same. Oh, make me want you. Now I know if you say you'll stay.
All right, we are back, and this is our third segment where we like to read the Denton Record Chronicle and just some of the headlines so that you guys can maybe go pick up a copy. We've got one outside the Discover Denton Welcome Center. There's also just scattered all over Denton. And you can go to dentonrc.com and go check out the headlines there too and go more in depth and just kind of see what's going on in your community because it's good to just kind of stay up to date on what's going on here.
Can I show them pictures?
Yeah.
Cool. It's like story time with the DRC.
It's LEDRC time.
So, reading off first headlines. Love at first sight endures. Trump millions voted illegally. In-state moves reshape Texas demographics. Lawyer on crusade for privacy rights. What Obamacare can teach Trump. Top court to weigh death sentence. GOP states that expanded Medicaid want to keep it. South faces drought worries. Elian Gonzalez Fidel will be. Trump aides Cuba will have to change. Frontlines displace many. We have new haters, same old backlash. Let's move on to sports. UNT's season a success despite dud versus UTEP. Green's 3 helps hold off Hartford. There will be change. Matthews Barnes lead Mavericks to win. Record-tying 6 teams enter AP top 25 poll. Irving's Big Fourth propels Cavaliers. Bruins beat Bolts to snap skid. And Beckham catches 2 TDs at Giants win 6 straight.
Woohoo. So that is the Denton Record Chronicle, and lots of good stories, lots of things to just kind of keep you up to date on what's going on in Denton. And if you guys have never actually picked up a physical copy, it feels really cool, and
Oh yeah.
it's just nice to read it.
I
and
feel like I just need my morning coffee as I'm reading the
be like,
newspaper.
Oh, good morning, Allie. How are
Good
you?
morning.
And I know sometimes too, the Denton Record Chronicle, if they're out and about and you're reading the paper and they see you reading it, they'll give you some kind of little a reward or something.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah,
did
and they'll
not know
post
that.
you on their Instagram or Facebook that was like, I was caught reading the
Oh,
Denton
yeah.
Record Chronicle.
Ooh.
And the classifieds, sometimes like people sell really funny stuff. So
Yeah.
if you just read it, it's entertaining.
And there's always the funnies.
Yes, you can go check out the comics. And then there's crossword. So if you guys just have time during the day to just do some crossword. I remember my papa was really good at it. And I'm not.
Oh, there's Sudoku too.
Oh, cool.
And little like jumbo little fun games.
So there's all sorts of
things.
stuff with the Denton
Yeah,
Chronicle.
there's something for everybody.
It's fun, but again, like you can pick up a physical copy. You can read it online. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere.
Mhm.
Literally anywhere.
Literally. All right, so we're going to go for a quick break, but we just want to remind you, you can call into our show, usually during this third segment, and our number is 940-231-1231, and we usually just like to hear what you have to say about Denton, like what's your favorite thing, what you like to do, what's special to you about it, people here that are special to you, anything like Denton related, and what
What's
makes
your
it interesting.
favorite Denton moment?
Or like your ideal Denton day, like
Oh yeah. that's a good one.
if you could have a whole day off and just do everything here, what would you do?
I would say my ideal day is having a picnic on the square,
Oh my gosh,
like a friend, where you can because it is if you're of age, it is an open what is that called? Open open bottle,
Yeah,
I guess.
open container.
Yeah,
Is that
open
what-
container, that's it. Where you can I usually just go to Midway Mart, or you can go
well, all the places
like
on the
Bearded Monk
square,
or
yeah.
anywhere, and you can take it with you and pack a picnic, or
Mhm.
go and pick up something to go from somewhere on the square and just enjoy the day, especially
fun.
'cause the weather's been so nice. So
Seriously, and
one
it's
of my
fun to
favorite things
like
to do.
people watch
Oh, yeah.
and just hang out. And I'm sure you'll see somebody that you know.
True.
And Chestnut Tree, also, if you guys didn't know, they do like little picnic baskets that
Oh,
you can
that's
go in
cool.
there, and they like have the plates and the silverware,
Mhm.
and they'll pack you like whatever sandwiches you get and
Oh,
your
that's
drinks, and
awesome.
it's so cool to like
That's
have
the way
like
to
an
go.
actual basket, and you're like, oh, this is so cool.
That's awesome.
So if you guys want a date idea, go
Yeah.
over to Chestnut Tree.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, so we will go for a quick break right now, and then we'll be back to just highlight some things that are happening here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center. This is Nicole with Denton Radio in the Morning, bringing you a few highlights that happen each week here in Denton. Every Friday and Saturday night, Shelley Tucker, our resident storyteller, will lead the Ghosts of Denton tour. Those happen every Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. And if you want to make reservations, you can go to ghostsofdenton.com to check that out. And every Tuesday night here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center, we have our open mic nights. These will be broadcast live on our Facebook page, dentonradio.com, and happen every Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. We also have live jazz at the Greenhouse Restaurant and Bar every Monday night. These start at 10 p.m. and go until midnight, so go and check that out every Monday night here in Denton. All right, we are back, and this is our last segment, and we just like to highlight things that are happening here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center, because every week there's seriously like
A lot of things.
ton of things going on. I'm sure that we miss a lot of what goes on here because there's always some sort of like interview or event or I don't know. It's just awesome. But after the show at 11 o'clock, so pretty soon after this, Jake is going to interview Monty Jensen with Main Street Association on
Awesome.
Wassel Weekend, so you guys can get even more information because we really want everyone to know about that and to tell their friends and bring their family and come
Yeah.
hang out with us all weekend. Drinking wassail and looking at the tree and looking at Christmas stuff.
And just having a good old time.
And then let's see. Oh, we also started a new thing. Every Monday, we're going to have a journalist from the Denton Record Chronicle come here, and we're going to interview them. And they have really good like information about just things going on here. Super detailed, super fun, just kind of stuff you're like, oh, I didn't even know that was going to happen because that's their job. They're journalists. And they kind of like dig into
They
things.
know things.
You're
yeah.
like, how do you know that? But that's going to be at 1 o'clock, and Jake will be doing that. And then at 1:30, soon after that, we have been taken over this week by Cookies by Design.
All right.
So they're going to be
Cookies.
having their advertisements here, and you guys can get free cookies this week, which is
Hold on. Free
Free
cookies.
free cookies. Do we need to say more? Like, the show's done. We're out of here. But if you guys have never had Cookies by Design cookies, they are, I don't even know. They're so good.
Divine.
They're just, have
They're
you had them
just
before?
Elegant. They're just amazing.
They're like, I usually don't like
everything you want in a cookie is in that
is
cookie.
in this. Like, you can die happy once you eat these cookies.
True.
They're just. I want some now, so I hope
I-
that they come. I hope they come soon. But all week they're going to be featured here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center, and then, like, this is awesome. Wassail weekend, they're going to be handing out free cookies with the samples of our wassail.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah, so you definitely have to come to the Discover Denton Welcome Center and get your free cookie and your free wassail.
and then hang out with us and check out everything we have here because it's Christmased out.
Oh,
Because now it is after Thanksgiving, so we can legitimately
go crazy.
celebrate Christmas. We got to give Thanksgiving its due time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And then I think we have something cool tomorrow on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday we have an open mic. So if you're a musician or a singer or anybody that plays music and you want to come and get your music heard, come to our open mic. It's every Tuesday right here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center from 6 to 9 p.m. There is a sign-up sheet that you can come in and you can sign up all week long, or you can message us on Facebook for the dentonradio.com Facebook and say if you'd like to play, what time, and then give us a contact information. But you better come in and sign up because that's the easiest way to do it, and the most the way that you'll know if somebody else has signed up for your spot. So it's better to come in than anything.
Yeah.
And so it's about 20-minute spots, or 5 or 6 or 4 or 5 songs. So definitely something you don't want to miss. And then we highlight all the other open mics that are happening throughout the week. So
Yeah.
it's
Because
a
there's
fun thing to
there's like
do.
an open mic happening every night here in Denton.
Yeah.
And it's cool too because the one that Ellie does is broadcast live on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
So not a lot of other open mics are broadcast live. So that's cool if you have family or friends that wanted to see it, but they
Yeah.
weren't able to come. You can be like, hey, go to the dentonradio.com page
Yeah.
and go click on the Tuesday that I was there, and they can look at that. So that's cool.
Yeah.
It's different. And let's see.
Wednesdays.
On Wednesday, okay, so we have Creation Sensation with Dennis Shea every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And his show is super cool and just about the creative process.
Oh yeah, he has some
And-
awesome people on his show that
Yeah.
just tells you a little bit about their lives, and it's really cool.
So just check that out. I think that's one of our most watched shows here at dentonradio.com is his show. So check it out this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And Thursday at 2:30, Isabel is going to be interviewing, I don't know, can you see that? Quentin. She's going to be
Sorry, I
interviewing
can't read.
Quentin. I'm blind, far away without my glasses, so I can't see that.
All right.
Okay, cool. And oh my gosh, okay.
And then also Thursday evenings is my show, Microphone Diaries, from 6 to 7. I have guests come on and we talk about their music and why they write their music and kind of get the backstory about them and why they do what they do and why they like it.
I like it. If you guys have never seen her show, it's awesome because whenever you hear music, it's like you can kind of be like, oh, this is what it means to me. But when you hear it from the artist and like what they actually have like gone through or experienced and like what helped them write the songs, it just brings so much more meaning to it.
Especially if you know the artist and you're like, oh, that's my best friend. And you're like, oh, I didn't know
You're
that
like,
that's what that song was about. That's kind of cool.
So it's just cool,
Yeah.
like to delve like deeper into what they love and like about
Oh,
how
yeah.
why they wrote it. And also, is Doggy's show this Thursday?
I think so. I'd have to check my calendar. But
Every other like 2 Thursdays a month, Doggy will also have his show where he just features more local artists and kind of talks to them and has them perform on here. So that's
Yeah.
another cool show to check out on Thursdays. And you guys, we have a special guest
get excited.
on Friday at 11 o'clock. Santa is going to be.
Santa's
I know him.
Santa!
I know him. So he is taking a break from making toys and getting ready for Christmas because it's only a few days away. But he's going to come here and talk to us and just kind of share more about Christmas and what he's doing and his life. So that's going to be awesome. And if you guys have kids or grandkids and you want them to watch it or bring them here to meet Santa, he is going to be here on Friday, December 2nd at 11 o'clock. So you don't want to miss that. That is going to be awesome.
Don't miss out on an
Santa.
opportunity to meet Santa himself.
And then also every Friday we have Free Beer Fridays, and we just feature a local brewery, and it doesn't have to be here in Denton. It could be like all over DFW if they serve their beers here. But that's going to be every Friday at 7 o'clock. And we'll have them come in here, do a quick interview, and just kind of tell us, like, again, their story. It's cool just to, like, see the people that make it, hear their
Oh, yeah.
story. And then you can go out there in the lobby and taste their beer. They'll give out free beer samples.
Yeah.
And
get
then
to
after,
meet
I
the
think,
maker of the beer.
is a beer party at the Bearded Monk. And you can just go over there. Ding, ding, ding.
You
It's
can
really
walk
close to
there.
us.
Yeah.
And go hang out with them, drink the beer. You'll know the story. You
Yeah.
can tell
You'll feel
people.
closer to them.
Mm-hmm.
It might become your new favorite spot to go get
Yeah.
your beer. And
Be cool. So every Friday we'll do our free beer Fridays at 7. And let's see, on Saturday, okay, Saturday is going to be crazy because we've got more Wassel Fest.
more cookies.
We're going to have more Cookies by Design giveaway, another interview, and then Mikey is going to have Gravity Feed. He's going to interview them at 12 o'clock. And Mikey's shows are really cool. He has, sound values on Saturdays and then Sunday brunch on Sundays. So you can check out his shows, which are really, like, interesting and, like, innovative. So
Yeah, he does. I think it's Sunday brunch where he spins actual records and he kind of shows you what he's playing through the camera. It's really cool.
it's fun.
Yeah.
So we have, as you can tell, we have a ton of stuff happening this week. If you're ever wondering what's going on, just go to discoverdenton.com and go to the events page, and you can scroll through everything. If you want to know what's happening here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or you can follow us at dentonradio.com because we'll post when the interviews are happening, who's being interviewed, when the shows are happening. So you can check out all of that at dentonradio.com or discoverdenton.com, and be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook because we've always got just stuff coming
happening.
out.
Oh,
So
yeah, it's your place to go to find out something. that's
yeah,
happening in
so today is Monday and we are done, but we will be back Tuesday tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and we'll have more stuff for you guys to know about and check out. But thank you for Ellie for being here. She's
Denton.
awesome.
Of course, thanks for having me.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.